Hey, it's Chi-Town Scratcher here, back with another session for you. I picked up some of these Super 7s. These are $3 tickets. I have 10 of them, so this is going to be a nice little $30 session. Let's go ahead and get started. Saw these and they definitely caught my eye, so wanted to pick up a handful of these and see what they're all about. So basically, this ticket you can win up to $50,000, and if we look at the back, look at the instructions real quick. It says scratch all of your numbers, and then in games 1 through 9 only scratch the numbers that match your numbers. If you match all 4 of your numbers in the game, you win prize shown for that game, and basically each one of those games will be played separately. So what that means is we'll scratch all these numbers up here, and then just there's in each one of these 7s there's 4 numbers, so we'll just match up, and if we match all 4 of those numbers, then we win that prize for that particular game. So alright, let's get started. Alright, let me kind of zoom out here so you guys can get a nice view of the ticket, and I'll kind of start here at the top left, and if you guys want to kind of fast forward to the other 7 games, you can go ahead and do so. And so just basically match up your numbers in each game and try to get all 4 of those to match, and then we'll get that prize. So starting with this first 7 here at the top left, we're looking for 32, 44, 24, and a 21. So basically I'm just going to look for that 32 real quick and see if we have it. And since you need all 4 to match, there's no point in looking for the other ones in that particular game. If you find that one isn't there, you can just move on to the next game. So I don't see anything, I don't see any 32s, so I'm just gonna cross that one out, give it a big fat X, and move on to the next game. Same thing, I don't see a 32, so I can cross that out, because there's no point in scratching the other numbers if you don't have that all 4 of them there. So alright, this next one, this game over here, are there any 42s up there? No, we got a 35, we got a 2, we got a 26, but we don't have a 42. So scratch that one off. Moving on to this next game. Do we have a 15? We have a 15, so that's good. Do we have a 9? We sure do. We have a 9. Do we have a 7? We sure do. And it looks like we need a 16 to complete this particular 7 game, and then we can unveil the prize. Do we have a 16 up there? Do we have a 16? We have a 15, but I don't see a 16. So yeah, it looks like we fell one short. So we'll scratch that game off. The next game here, let's see, we need a 36. I see a 36 up there. What about a 35? I see a 35. Do we have a 42 anywhere? Nope, that's that 42 that we were missing earlier. But we do have that 9. So again, we need all 4, so we can scratch that one off because we don't have that 42. If you look at this next 7, same thing, we don't have that 42. We can scratch that game off. Okay. This is an interesting game. This is my first time playing this game. It's kind of like a hybrid of like a bingo sort of thing and like a crossword puzzle. Very interesting. I like the concept. Okay, so bottom left here, 39. I don't see a 39 up there, so we can scratch off that particular game. Moving on. Do we have a 36? I see a 36. Looks good. What about a 1? I don't see a 1. So let's scratch off that game. And same thing here. We can scratch off that game. Okay, so hopefully you guys get the idea there. And that's ticket 1. So we got 9 more left. Very interesting game. Let's scratch off our numbers. And if you guys like this particular game, let me know. And we'll make sure I buy some more for you guys to look at here on the channel. Okay, here we go. So we got our numbers up there. I'll show you guys all the 7 games down here. And feel free to move on to any games you want. And I'll catch up to you. Okay, I'm going to start with game 1 here in the top left. So I am looking for an 18 to get this one started. Nope, don't have an 18. So I'm going to get rid of that one. What about a 5 on game 2? I see a 5. That's good. And then the next number is a 32. Don't have a 32. So this game isn't going to yield anything for us. Next one. I see a 41. And I see a 5. And we need a 30. 30. I don't see the 30, but we had that 14. So unfortunately, that's going to be a loser for us. Scratch that one off. Okay. Second row, I have a 22. That looks good. And a 47. Amazing. What about a 43? Do we have a 43? Because I'm seeing that 23. But can we get the 43 in here? Nope. Can't get the 43. Alright, and it looks like the next game also contains a 43, which we don't have. So I'm just going to X that one out. And then this game 6, last game on the second row. So I see a 47. Looks good. Do we have a 4? I don't see a 4. Don't see a 4, but I see the other 2 though. I see the 8 and the 14. But the 4 is gonna make that one a loser. Okay. Last row. I see a 19 in the first game. What about a 46? I don't see a 46. Okay, or 32, so that one. Nix that one. Second to last one here. Do I have a 10? I don't see a 10 up there anywhere, so we'll get rid of that one. And then the last one here is a 23. 23. And then no 10s. Okay, so this one's going to be a loser all around. Alright, so obviously you only need one of those 7s to get all 4 of those numbers, and then you get whatever that corresponding prize is. So overall, you know, pretty decent ticket. I mean, you get a lot of action. You know, for $3 you definitely get your money's worth. It's like a nice little hybrid, like I said, crossword and bingo. The bingo ticket is a cool ticket. I like the bingo. It just takes a really long time to scratch off. You definitely get your money's worth there. The crossword, I like the crossword. It's a good ticket. There's a $10 crossword here in Illinois. It's like a $250,000 crossword. Top prize $250K, and then I think the second place prize is like $25,000. So that's been a cool one to play. Okay, here we go. First game, got a 14. We have a 14. What about a 32? Looking good. Got a 32. What about a 10? I'm seeing a 10. And I'm seeing a 20. Alright, alright. There we go. This is a good one. Okay, so you guys see that? You got to get all 4 of those. So we got the 14. We got the 32. We got the 10. And we got the 20. Excellent. I will circle back to see what that prize is. Alright, next game. We have a 9. Do we have a 47? I don't see a 47 though. Okay, so this isn't gonna do anything for us. So we'll nix that one. Just kind of scratch this first one off. So it reminds me that it's a winner. Alright, this last one on the first row here. So we got a 32 and a 14. Do we have a 49? We certainly do. I see a 49. What about a 42? Do we have a 42? I see a 41. I don't see a 42, so that one's not going to be. Alright, next one here. Second row. Do we have a 4? I don't see a 4. So we can just cross that one out. Next one, 49. See a 49. Don't see a 47 though. Cross that one out. Next one, do we have a 1? Don't have a 1. That's an easy one. Cross that out. Last row. Do we have a 42? I don't see a 42. Cross that one out. Next one, 16. I don't see a 16. Cross that one out. And a 35. Do we have a 35 on this next one here? Don't see a 35. Okay. So it's looking like just this first 7 here is a winner. And now we're going to show the prize. A little suspense. See if we can get some big zeros here. That's always a good sign. This looks like little zeros. So this is going to be probably like a $3 or a $5 ticket. Okay, yep, $3 ticket. All right, got our money back. So better than nothing. All right, good things. Moving on. Scratch off all of our winning numbers. And now that we got the concept down here, I think that I can speed it up just a little bit. Got the idea down here, so let's just kind of. Alright, here we go. Alright, feel free to play ahead if you would like. I'm going to start with game 1. 15 we have. I don't see a 38 though, so scratch that off and move on to the next game. I don't see a 7, so I'm going to scratch that off, move on to the next game. I don't see a 38. Scratch that off, move on to the next game. I see a 29 on this 4th game here, but I don't see a 19. I'll move on to the next game. I see a 21. I see a 10. Is there a 7? My favorite number. Where's my 7? One off. We had the 12, but we don't have the 7. Okay. And next game, 6, 15, and a 33. And do we have a 10? We certainly do. There we go. Excellent. So we have the 6, the 15, the 33, and the 10. So that's going to be a winner. Let me just highlight all of these guys and come back to that one and see what the prize is. Alright, game 7, last row, all the way to the left. Let's start with this one. 29 I see. I don't see a 47 though. Scratch that one off, move on to the next game. I see a 28. I don't see an 8 though. Scratch that game off, move on to the last one. I see a 21. I see an 18. Do we have a 48? I see the 15, but I don't see a 48. Okay. So it's looking like out of the 9 games, we just have this one, game 6. And let's check out the prize. I'm going to start from right to left, see if we can get some big old zeros, big prizes. Nope, we got little zeros again, so it's going to be a little prize. Another $3 winner. I'll take it. Better than nothing. Alright. So we got $6 recovery so far out of the 30 that we spent. All right, here we go. All right, there's the numbers, and let's see what we have here. Game 1. Do we have a 34? We do. What about a 29? I see a 29. Do we have a 38? Certainly do. What about an 11? Last one. Nope. Oh man, that one was starting off good. No 11 though. And now I see that game 4, so I'm going to kind of jump around a little bit. I see the game 4 has an 11, so I'm just going to get rid of that game too. Any other games with an 11? Okay. All right. So let's see here. Game 2, 26. We have that. A 35. Do we have a 3 and a 5? I don't see a 35, so I'm going to get rid of that game. And are there any other games with a 35 in it? And down here to the right, I see a 35 there, so we're going to get rid of that one. Move on to game 3. Do we have a 29? Do we have a 23? I don't see a 23, so we're going to get rid of this game. And are there any other games that contain 23? Right here, game 7 has a 23, so we'll get rid of that. So we have game 5, 6, and 8 left now. Do we have a 34? I see a 34. Do we have a 21? I see a 21. Do we have a 30? I see a 30. Do we have a 39? We have a 39. All right, this one's going to be a winner. This one is going to be a winner, my friends. There we go. We'll come back in a minute, check out that prize. Game 6, do we have a 30? Yep. Do we have a 40? No 40. No 40 up here. And then this game contains a 40 down below, so we'll get rid of that one too. Because we don't have a 40 up here in the numbers area. So we're left with this game, game 5, which was a winner. 34 right there. 21 right over there. A 30 right here. And then the 39. Right up there. Okay, here's a prize. Some more tiny zeros. Another $3 winner. Alright, got our money back. $9 now. Got up to $9 so far of recovery. Alright, here we go. Alright. So the first game here, 18. I don't have any 18s. And I'm going to go through and eliminate any other games that contain the 18. Alright, there's an 18 down here. Let's get rid of that one too. Do we have any 30s in this game too? There's a 30 there. What about a 39? There's a 39. What about a 44? Don't see a 44, so we'll eliminate this one. And there's a 44 over here, so we'll eliminate this game too. Alright, move on to game 3. We got a 39. Good. What about a 1? Nope, don't have a 1 in our numbers up there. So we'll get rid of that game. We'll get rid of this game because it contains a 1. We'll get rid of this game because it contains a 1 as well. We're left with these last two games, game 8 and 9 now. Alright, do we have a 30? We do. Scratch that off. What about a 26? Looks good. What about a 22? Double deuces. I'm not seeing it, okay? Get rid of that one. Last game, 14. We have a 14. What about a 9? Don't see a 9, so we'll get rid of this one. Alright, that's going to be a losing ticket. Next one. Alright, here's our numbers. Alright, so a 1. I see that. Good. I see a 41. Good. What about a 24? I see a 24. This is good. Let's see if we can grab that 35. And there it is. There's the 35 over there. This one's going to be a winner. This is going to be a winner, ladies and gentlemen. We'll come back and see what that prize is momentarily. Game 2, looking for 28. I see the 28. And I also see that 21. And do we have a 44? We do. There it is. And do we have a 9? Oh, wow. Look at that. 2 in a row. There we go. This one's going to be a winner too. Excellent. Let's look at game 3. Do we have a 9? Yep. And the 1. And the 27. Do we have a 27? We have the 24. Unfortunately, we don't have the 27. So we're going to scratch that one off. And I'm going to go find any other games with 27. That one has a 27 in it. And so does this one down here. That has a 27. We'll get rid of that. So we're going to be looking at these 4 boxes here. Do we have a 6? Yes. What about a 46? We don't have a 46. Alright, get rid of this game. Next one over here, game 6. Do we have a 19? We don't have a 19. Get rid of that. So we're left with our 2 games down below. Game 8 and 9 now. Do we have a 28? Yep. And a 35. And a 6. Yep. What about a 3? Yes, we have a 3 too. Excellent. This is going to be a winner. Oh man, I scratched the prize. I was not trying to see the prize yet. Well, it's $5 on that one, so that's a good one. Because we still got those other ones up there to scratch. Alright, last game. 7. No 7s. Get rid of that. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. I was just trying to clean it up a little bit. Okay. $5. And then we'll scratch up here. Look at this prize. Another 5. And we'll scratch up here. Another 5. So this is going to be a $15 winner. So I believe our running total up to this point was $9. And then we just got $15 there. So that's going to put us to $24 so far. And we have 3 tickets left of our 10. So pretty good recovery so far. Just got to get $6 back and we will be at break even. Okay, 3 tickets left. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Here we go. 47. Got that. And a 15. Yep, see that 15. And a 43. I don't see a 43. I see the 2. But I don't see the 43. Okay. Get rid of that one. And we're going to go find out any other games with 43. So we can eliminate those. Because again, we don't have a 43 at the top. Alright, let's move on to the next game. Do we have a 9? I see a 9 right there. I see a 25. I see a 15. And we need a 45 to finish this one out. I see a 35. I don't see a 45 though. Alright, we're going to scratch that one out because we don't have a 45. I see that this game 5 right here has a 45. We'll eliminate that game as well. Okay, let's move on to this. To game 3 now. Do we have a 42? Yep. What about a 34? No 34s. Alright, we'll get rid of that game. And try this game down here. Game 6. We're looking for a 16. Yep. What about a 21? I see a 21. I don't see a 1 though. Got to get rid of that one. I have a 1 down here too, so we have to get rid of that game. And what about game 8 and 9? 49. Don't see a 49 up there, so we have to get rid of that. Last game, do we have a 12? I don't see a 12 up there, so this is going to be a loser. We have 2 tickets left. Let's try to finish strong. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there. And again, just let me know what you think of the ticket. I'm actually a fan of it now. I kind of like it. It's kind of like a little hybrid of my famous crosswords that I like to play and the little bingo that I'll play from time to time. Okay, here we go. First game, looking for 12. We have that. What about a 16? Yep. Do we have a 9? I see the 24, but I don't see a 9. So we have to get rid of this one and move on to the next game. 25 on the next game. Yep. And a 7 on the next game. Don't see a 7. Get rid of that one. This game has a 7 right there, so get rid of that one because that's not going to help us in any way. Alright, back up to game number 3. Do we have a 10? I see a 10. Is there a 50 up there? I don't see a 50. Get rid of that one. Alright, down to game number 5 now. 18. I don't see an 18, so we have to eliminate that game. Game 6 has an 18 in it, so that's not going to be helpful. Alright, last row. Game 7. Do we have a 12? Yep. What about a 44? No 44. Next game, 6. What about a 14? Nope, no 14. Last game, 8. I don't see an 8, so get rid of that one. Alright. Ticket 10. Last ticket. Let's see if we can finish strong. Alright, do we have a 10? Yep. What about a 1? Yep. What about a 30? Yes. What about a 31? Yes. We have a 31. There we go. This is going to be a winner. Excellent. Next game, 47. I see a 47. I don't see an 18 though. Get rid of that because there's no 18 there. Get rid of this ticket or game because there's no 18 there. And the next game over here, 49. I see a 49. What about a 45? No 45 in our numbers up top, so we have to get rid of this one. Alright, playing this game now. Is there a 4? I don't see a 4. Get rid of that game. Over here now, is there a 34? I see a 34. What about an 18? I don't see an 18, so get rid of this one. Last row, 37. And a 1. And a 24. Is there a 16? Yeah, we have a 16. There we go. This is a winner. Excellent. Next game, game 8, 47. Yep. 37, yes. 34. Yes. What about an 8? Yeah. Excellent. That's a winner. Last one, 49. 24. Yes. What about a 36? Absolutely, 36. And what about a 10? Yes. Alright, 4 winners on this ticket. Let's check out the prizes. 5, 15, 5, 10, 15, and 20. Wow. Alright, we actually spent 30. We had 24 plus the 20 we just got on here. That's 44. We actually made a $14 profit on this entire 10 ticket session. Excellent. So thank you guys for tuning in, and until next time, have a good one.